in Boom Beach, you probably have or heard of a weapon lab before. And, well, a weapon lab is this creator of prototype defenses. Like, if you have the laser beam, I don't know how you don't have the weapon lab. If you don't have the weapon lab but have the laser beam, you're hacking. Okay? So what is the weapon lab? The weapon lab is the creator of prototype defenses. And some of them are even defenses. I think it's only 3 that are not defenses. Like the Sky Shield, the damage amplifier, which does includes defenses. And it doesn't, but it'll work like if and the other one is the shield generator, which generates shield to the headquarters. Not the Sky Shield. It projects shield into the sky so that it'll block off gunboat energy. So, when should you use the weapon lab to build prototype defenses? Now, the only time is like when you don't want people raiding your base. Because, not raiding, when you're like a diamond collector, like when you like collecting diamonds in Boom Beach, I recommend not using those because it'll bring up less people. So like this, right? Destroy more enemy troops, which means you have to destroy enemy troops to receive diamonds. Okay, so I want that. I want, like, people destroyed enemy troops to me. I don't know why, I just want that to happen. So, anyway, about this, another way, if you're not a diamond collector and don't think you should, probably means that you just don't want it, you just want to save it, which is another thing. If you want to save it, that's okay. But what are you gonna save it for, though? It's just a question. So anyway, those are 2 of them. Now the another one is what I'm gonna say is, well, where should you put them at? Now, if it's a damage amplifier, I would recommend the one that does the most damage or the one that has the most defenses. Like, the most damage is the ones that are like the critter launcher, and it doesn't do the most damage. It basically does because it can shoot critters. And what's the upside of that? The critters can go out of range, okay? The troops in range will cause the critters to go out of it, but critters can go out of it. Troops in range, the critter launcher will shoot. So, yeah, the one that does the most damage, and even if it doesn't do the most damage, it's kind of like repetitive, right? Like critter launcher, and basically the critters from the critter launcher, the troops attack them. So more critter launchers coming up. So maybe you should do it next to a critter launcher, and with a boom cannon, probably with a rocket launcher too. So those are my ideas. And if you have not those, I would probably prefer the most ones, like the most defenses, if it's like really far ahead, because it was just another option. I think you can do them both too. So another one is the Flotsam Cannon. And you might say, like a normal defense, it has bomb damage. Okay, basically what this means is the amount of damage dealt by the bomb to surround. What it means is, well, bomb damage is, so let's say this is at 0 health, right? The bomb damage will activate. Like, there will be a circle skull on it. And yeah, when the troops are in range, it'll explode, and it'll do that much damage to Flotsam Cannon too. So I would recommend where the Flotsam Cannon would be at, where the most troops would be at, like where most of your defenses are at, right? Like this one, this one, this one. Yeah, just put it right there because, I mean, it could attack defenses too, but they're not that high. But, yeah, I would recommend to put them in between defenses. I mean, put them where most defenses are at for the bomb damage to get in it. Because troops could just be, like, in that range, hitting one of the defenses. And next up we got is the Sky Shield. And where I recommend to put this at is where you think most people are gonna hit at. Like, your HQ's at this level. People want to remove your critter launcher, is what I'm saying. Probably not, but I'm just saying that. So I would recommend to put a Sky Shield. The shield is fully in the critter launcher. The shield is fully on top of the critter launcher, so nobody can hit it except troops. Not in the bunker, just troops. They're attacking this. This is the shield generators, right? And where do I recommend to put these at? I recommend to put these at the most hidden spot ever. Like where trees are hiding it. I say that because of this reason, okay? So, if you put the shield generators in hidden spots, they won't probably notice that it's there. And they won't try to attack it, barrage it, or anything if they won't notice that's there. I don't think they can do that, but try to. Or another option is right next to your deadliest defenses. Because, well, while the troops are gonna try to eliminate the shield generator, yeah, there's gonna be like deadly defenses next to it that are gonna try to attack it. The shield generators bring shield to the HQ. I mean, the headquarters. Now, basically, the other defenses will just be what you're gonna put them like normal defenses, like sniper towers. So, like, I'm not gonna do the other ones because just think of like normal defenses where you put them, right? You put them there. You put like the other prototype defenses there. So yeah, I think that's it until Boom Beach unlocks makes a new defense that is something that I should talk about.